Hello everyone and welcome to a Kirara update. I know and I'm very sorry that after the closure of the first map of the Kirara 2.0 I did not make another update until this point. But I felt that I didn't have many things to show building, so I decided to wait more until I have something to show you around. I have most of my base set up. So let us give us a look, shall we? First of all, we have our little golems for harvesting the trees. This one shop, and this one collect the wood. Whoa, that's a nice display, isn't it? He chops the tree, and the golem take the wood and the saplings. I'm still missing one golem to replant the tree, but I don't have the process assistant to process out that wood yet. Go on, little guy. As you can see, the base of my base, it's 3 by 3, and we reach it from this little path's path. You come here, you have this wall that protect and also enable some of a view, and you go up the stairs. You have this, the entrance, it's not that great. And here's the entrance, that is nothing here. I really don't know what I'm gonna do here. And as you can see on the sides, it is how I access my facility. We go to a crossway with 4 different patches, and the middle is always the crafting area with all the chests, crafting tables and stuff. Oh, this one is for the machines. Correct tech machines. Here I do most of the process, but as you can see, it's still in process of building. So it's going to take a while for this to become ready. The only thing I have set up is the system to use all 4 extractors at once. Right here we have the multi-block area. We have already the electric blast furnace, and we have the implosion compressor. And here we have the useful multi-smelter. So you can cook more than one item at a time. Going down here, in another crossroad, and this one, this side is the place where I'm gonna store the tanks for liquids. Like this one has mercury. This one is empty. And I'm gonna build more 7 of this to store all the different liquids, like oil, acid and other liquids that I found. On this we have the water and the creosote. Here I plan to put a large boiler, but for now we don't have the small high pressure boilers, and we have some solar boilers up there. I will show later. Moving on. This is the place where the wood is converted in charcoal through these cook ovens. For now there is only 8, but I will make another one to complete the 9 cook ovens. This is called the processing area, more specific. But what I have here for now is just my setup to make the aluminum. This is gonna power the large boiler, as aluminum is more effective than charcoal or coal or coke. This one is for the blast furnace to make steel. I need steel. We have the rock crusher that I don't use anymore, but it's here yet. And the last one is the Towncraft 3 area with our altar, all our nodes. Everything is here. We have some essences and a basic system. I'm really not deep on the Thermcraft stuff. And here we have our crafting area, as I told you before. Here we have all my items, dusts, ores to grind. Have small ores and crochet that I did not process yet. This one is not sorted, I need to do this, sorry. Dirty and sand, gravel, stone, and other type of blocks, nature stuff, tools, like the electric wrench, electric drill, electric titanium drill with the fortune tool, and here you have the machine parts and all the stuff. Here you have the forestry workbenches that record recipes, so I can easily make more recipes because I still don't have any autocraft system. It's going for little other pieces, but I messed up in the beginning and made some on the same machine. But I'm gonna change that in the future. Now, on the underground, as you saw, this is one floor. We can use the hatch to go up here. And here's the upper part of the ceiling. Here I'm using to pass pipes and some energy, but this is just temporary. And here is the solar boilers. That is the steam variation of the solar generator. Here's just for placeholder. If I wanted to make another floor, I would have the space between. But I found later that it was not that really great to have only 2 spaces. Should have made it bigger. But going down, we have the same thing here, but this one will be the place where I have pipes to transport items, filters, and energy, like the cables. Is where I'm gonna power my machines after all. For now, it's just a very basic setup. Just one line, I feed another, then another. Later on, when I have the resource and the power, I'm gonna improve this to make a more complex system. If you want to see me do that, comment. Here's my crop areas. This one is diarrhea, wheat, tiny, Bobby's your ankle, copon, Aurelia, Argentia, and of course gunpowder, creepy wheat. Here we have our head wheat. It's not as big as before, but it is something. Going down, we have the old Golem sugarcane farming. I deactivated because it's not that effective. And I have more crops here: slime, eggs, oil, blaze rods, stick resin, tear stalk to make resin pots because having off it. And here we have the huge field of nether water to feed the process line of aluminum, but still not complete. As you can see, there is only one lamp here, and this don't make actually 4 fields, just 2 fields and 2 halves, so like only 3. If you had made 4, I probably would have more. And then one another wall to keep the system up there running forever. This is all the crops I removed to make the space for the water farming. I need to remake this, remodels. They're really important actually, like Plumbia. Here probably gonna make it. I still did not complete the part of it, because as you can see on the map, I made my base on a swamp, and there is so much water leaking everywhere. This changes. This is where I am. This is gonna be the villages, and up here, this one is Gregorius and Spawak's base. Down here we have a Master 10 base. You can see his videos to see the base he has already. It's kinda built already. Aside that, I did not go explore much. I have seen some other bases like here, but I really don't know from who they belong to. This is my old place, and someone is building nearby. But I am very far, so I really don't care much. And down here, I found, as you can see, tons and tons of coal. And while it is, I found that I made my base just above a ravine, as ever. But not just a common ravine. It is actually a triple ravine. Isn't that great? All this thing that I don't need. And we have a flying lava. This happens when the diamond's poverty are strata, I believe it is. But if we move on here, you see there is also a mine shaft. Great. Two things I don't like: ravines and mine shafts. I had to make a way to go back without flying because I died because of this. My score is 2 because I once died in a glitch in the water that I drowned, and then I fell to the ground. And I have no way to return, so I had to kill myself. Not great, not great. I just keeping to have a look around because sometimes mobs still spawn here. And someone starved to death. Oh my. Well then, I believe this is all. And this was a pretty long video already. Here we have our little water tanks from vr2. And here's the solar boilers. There isn't much else. This is all I have to show you. So, this is Zung God. Thank you for watching this update, and maybe you'll see you again. Well then, this complex and ugly looking thing was my setup to the aluminum factory. It actually works, but it's not fast and productive as it would be, because it's basically turning one single material on all the components needed to make aluminum. which is ignis, predator, and potentia. And that ingredient is simply netherwort, because netherwort can produce precantium and herba. Herba feeds the lump to growth, and the precantium can be broken down into potentia and vacuous. And vacuous can be broken into air and predator. Oh. Well, the potentia is also used to make the aluminum and can break down into ignis and ordo. So if I had a huge production of netherwort, I could use this continuous, but I don't have, so bummers. Look at this, what we have here. First we have a double great wood tree, just here. And here we have a triple one. Yep, 3 great wood together. Those 5 are together, so when I start chopping one, they should chop down all of them. So much wood.